오.
Let's go.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water.
God woken. Wait till she finds out.
그녀?
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward.
어?
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least on the shoulders of one of them.
맵이 궁금하다. 다음 맵이.
Yes, this
뭐야,
might be.
배야?
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
I'll be damned if I ever set foot on that island again. Don't care who I have to bury.
What were they thinking, standing against an Eternal? I almost pity the poor, ignorant beasts.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the sea.
마법 주머니. 데빌이 페인에게 페인의 형태 변한 가면을 가져가. 어? 왜 가져온 거지? 지금 혼자 남았네?
Well, well, this is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course, destroying a tree. A floating nest, surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. Well, yes, of course, we'll continue our research, Quercus. We're not... Still, I must admit, you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate. No! Yes, it seems our shield... How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on it? You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind. It has certainly been useful, but elegant. No, we have no time for your
지금 혼자 얘기하는 게 아닌 거지? 둘이 같이 얘기하는 거지,
The
저게?
world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
그나저나 얘는 레벨이 계속 오른다. 얘 레벨 벌써 10이야. 흠뻑 젖은 무기. 혼자 남아서 깜짝이야. 일기장이 있다. 복수의 여인호에서 내가 보낸 시간을 기록하려고 한다. 오늘 신성하고 조단의 망치이신 달리스 양키가 배에 오르셨다. 그러니까 달리스만 아직 못 만났네요. 게임 초반에 잠깐 나오고 나서. 어디 간 거지? 전용실에 들어가 무슨 인내의 원칙에 관해 말씀하신 것 같은데 교단의 기품과 해양 건축에 관한 중요한 부분이었을 것이 틀림없다. 전용실, 달리스의 전용실이 뭐가 있나 본데 인내는 열쇠? 인내를 강조하네요. 전용실이 뭐가 있고 인내가 바다 위의 전장이지? 인내심, 인내임을 알아냈다? 뭐가 있긴 한가 보네.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail.
배가 안
We had
간대.
orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking
엘프
us.
선조목으로
It's hewn
만들어졌게.
from elven livewood.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him. Without warning.
배에 무슨
He
저주가
burned,
걸려있나?
like he was made of parchment.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again. Her head.
Thank you. We were held captive together on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something.
그게 아마
warped it
그거겠네요.
somehow.
달리스가
I
이
just don't know
배에다가 뭘
what.
걸었나 보네. 그게 이제 그 전용실에 있고.
Just remember what I said, Godwoken. If you
세이브 한번 하고. 저걸 만지지 말랬지 아까.
turn
Spare me,
Oh.
Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you
Our
up.
guest stirs. Welcome, God.
Very glad indeed.
약간 비꼬는 것 같다. 이 바지 사장 느낌 나는데 지금 신의 화신이라는 바지 사장.
Not a moment longer than we have to. But we're in something of an impasse. The ship.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue. Quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor
내면의
tree
영혼을
and found a way to
아.
bind this. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to.
These seekers have such.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do.
아까
I'm
그
sure the
불타네
Godwoken
얘기한
will
거죠.
be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they? Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
사마들.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
이거 설마 그건가? 아까 그 인내 그거? 잠깐만. 가기 전에 로세가 저 고양이였구나. 로세부터 찾고 싶은데. 여기 있나 로세? 불을 초코님 안녕하세요.
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
콘스탄스?
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
You keep
누가 자고
saying
있다.
that. It won't save you.
죽여? 알렉산더? 내 죽이지 않았나 알렉산더?
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine
왜 살아있어?
Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection. The wood groans and creaks. For a moment, you swear a face appears in the wood. A face tortured and tormented, a six-sided
이거
shape
저번에
carved upon
그
its forehead.
선장 그 거기 있던 거기랑 비슷한 문 같은데.
The face vanishes.
암호를 말한다. 있네.
The word goes unheeded. You will need more than a password.
암호 이해도 뭐가 필요해? 암호 이해에 뭐가 필요하다고? 여기도 다른가?
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished
똑같네요,
wood.
이것도.
The wood groans and the face vanishes.
암호 있네.
The door remains closed.
암호 위에 뭐가 필요하다. 느낌상 다른 이제 단서는 사람한테 얻을 것 같구나. 아 맞다. 여기 아까 그 감옥에 갇혀있던 애 있었잖아. 그 알렉산더랑 걔네한테 얻어야 될 것 같은데 정보를.
The seeker has.
You must be starved.
문을
Good
열어달라고
luck getting
해가지고.
anything out of either of them. Our special guest is all right then. Just
아까부터 저 멘트가 계속 나왔거든. 문을 열어달라고 하는 저 멘트가.
Hope you find something useful.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering
설득이 있네요.
defiance.
힘 설득이 최고지. 내가 힘이 있으니까. 힘을 내가 엄청 높여놨거든, 이 캐리. 역시. 역시 힘이 최고야.
There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of...
I'm a good Magister, loyal. But Dallis, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer.
배 노래를 부르곤 했다.
She used to sing to the ship. She had this old book of hymns and incantations.
찬가와 주문이 적힌 낡은 책이 있다.
Or else locked away in her cabin at the stern.
그녀의 방에 책을 찾아야 되나 보네.
You spoke,
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed.
한수환이 뭘 자세히
A beautiful
살펴본다.
six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope. The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
어? 일지가 갱신되었어. 이상한 보석. 아까 저거 소매치기 했던 그거 아니야?
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his... Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neat.
별다른 내용 없고 저것만 지금 뭐가 추가됐지. 바다 위의 여신. 알렉산더가 어떤 특이한 보석을 갖고 있다는 걸 알아냈다. 언젠간 쓸모 있을지 모르겠군.
A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of us...
I am summoned.
맞네. 아, 이거였어.
Yes.
아이고.
Yes again. The word is spoken.
Just one more moment.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks? I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting here calmly if I was a magister
그런 거 치곤
holdout?
대우가 되게 좋은데?
That infernal Dallis woman left me trapped here, too weak to escape. It seems I'm in your debt.
그러니까.
Dallis took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in
신기한
healing,
것들.
crafting. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. I've offered my services for gold in the past, yes. But my labors for Dallis were far from voluntary.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and
얘도 그
discolored,
노예
as
그거
if
있는
it were
건가?
magic.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my
맞네.
hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process. Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature, all the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchanted at cat
언데드화
over,
시키는
so it
기술이
seemed
있는
alive.
건가?
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. No! Necromancy is an unsavory practice, not something to be trifled with
환영이야.
lightly.
His face abruptly creases into a smile.
But come now, enough of Dallas and dead cats. You've taken this ship and granted my freedom. This is a happy moment. I'm afraid I cannot tell you what I do not remember. Could you pass me that copper wire just there?
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back above his elbow. In its crook, you see part of a tattoo.
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add.
무언가를 숨기고 있다.
Took it? No, no. I made it. Have you... As I said,
대장장이 같은
the
건가?
Magisters left me weakened. But this will help give me the strength to carry on my work. Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing
고대
an ancient
리자드의
lizard
언어?
dialect. Significant, perhaps? Don't you think?
아,
Indeed. Perhaps you should look about. There might be something of the sort that you could use to that effect.
여기 어딘가 책이 있겠네.
I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this? Well, you're painting me into a corner.
Let the creature live. He is hardly worth our time.
The Seekers are too trusting by half. We can't just let this healer go free.
Something tells me that he'll only bring us woe, but I can't judge him yet.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power in his grip than his slender frame would suggest.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your
죽이냐 안
service.
죽이냐 선택이었던 것 같은데 방 도전 과제가 완료가 됐거든. 여기서 세이브를 한번 하고. 아, 장비도 봐라. 이거 뭐야? 근원구? 이거 그때 무슨 모자 만들 때 들어가던데, 페인 거. 모기떼, 고통의 족쇄.
I've spotted something.
어? 뭐야 이거? 어, 저기 열리는구나. 오케이 오케이. 여기 서 있어봐. 비밀방이 있었네요. 어? 열렸어. 금속집. 어? 원래래? 당연히 있을 줄 알았는데 여기에.
I'm a monster. I click and clack as I stalk my prey. My tail rattles. I suffer. Don't touch me. My very being is a curse. Was Tarquin that wretch, that rat? I ate an ill mouse and passed in my sleep and made me miserable.
달리스의 고양이냐고 묻는다.
Mumsy?
어?
Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? 'Tis I, Booply Bear. I am quite changed, but don't be frightened. You? She sent you?
안 속나?
The cat begins to purr and rub itself on your ankles.
Any friend to Mumsy is a friend to
이
me.
근처 어디에 있대?
I believe the song is around his. Oh, I don't know.
저쪽
In the
방이요?
direction of over there.
The cat purrs, an eerie.
Tell Mumsy to come back soon. Now that I am but bone, I'm too light to trip the moving door. I'm
저쪽에
Don't
있다고?
be like that. I was looking at his bone structure for academic purposes.
저쪽에 있다고
There's
했는데
nothing to be
저쪽.
jealous of.
나름 다 뒤져보는 것 같은데. 어, 여기 뭐야? 어? 어? 여긴가 보구나. 끝.
Were those guards or victims?
Both, I fear.
아까 얘가 교단의 망치해줘. 순간이동 피라미드.
Huh. This looks like a teleporter pyramid.
피라미드
Could certainly
순간이동.
come in handy.
A teleporter pyramid.
다른
Only one way to find
피라미드에게
out if it
순간하세요.
works.
어? 뭐야 이거? 일로 왔는데? 여기서
This is written in ancient
아
lizard
여기
script.
있었구나
It
언어가.
appears to be a song.
이 책은 리자드들의 고대 방언으로 써진 것으로 보입니다. 해석할 수 있는 자들은 거의 없지만 발음대로 따라 읊으면 부를 수는 있을 것 같아요.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the sea. The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas.
오.
You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new mistress?
너는 도비는 자유예요야 이거? 만일 자유를 주면 어떻게 되나?
Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
누구였나요? 이게 선조목이라는 게 무슨 세계수 같은 게 아니라 전에 인간이었던 사람으로 만든 뭐 그런 거야?
I see you, sister. But I do not see myself. I was once an elf. That much I know.
아, 엘프가 죽어서 나무가 되면은 선조목이 되는 거구나.
That time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches. Thanks to the great calamity of our people, the Magisters.
죽음의
They
안개로.
tainted our soil with death, for they tore me apart.
The creaking of the ship beneath you ceases,
세이브 한번 하고.
as if it were awaiting your decision with bated
도비는
breath.
프리예요.
You know my plight. I can sense it.
안 돼?
But you cannot free me, not truly. My scar is etched upon immortal wood. My servitude cannot end. I must be guided. Let me take you wherever you wish.
The
끝난
ship's
거야?
awake. Good. Is she ready to sail?
A slow, toothless smile.
To driftwood, then.
오케이.
It most certainly is. Forward.
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the God-woken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them. But their capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
해상전이 있어 진짜? 그래서 발리스타가 있던 건가? 저거 배우잖아 지금. 이런 발리스타.
I respect your metal, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with
야, 이제 너무 많은데 이거?
But you have no idea.
We are ready, mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear, mistress.
Very well. Goodbye, sorcerers. This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You act.
와.
Oh, for the love of the void. Listen up. You can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me
시간
time.
벌기 싸움이야.
Show us what you can do.
God-woken.
I'll take care.
뭐 이런 식으로 여기. 오케이. 오케이. 하나는 하나는 저렇게 가는구나. 좋아. 복수 상태는 뭐지 근데? 복수의 축구. 아. 여기가 살짝 얘가 넘어뜨리고. 오케이. 두 개까지는 오케이. (3일이야) 오케이. 500. 페인 일어났구나. 아, 저게 안되네. 결국은 저거 못사는 건가? 저게 죽은 척 하길래 해도. 그럼 저 어디까지 가? 아, 인쇄화를 써주네, 이거. 일로 가고. 오케이. 이걸로 바꾸고. 넘어뜨리면. 그렇지. 아, 빗나간다. 여기까지는 된 것 같은데. 이 버프만 좀 걸어주면 어떻게 될 것 같은데. 얘한테 한번 써주고. 매혹. 이 테마에 여기서 매혹이야? 오, 나이스. 나이스 빗나감. 끝났다. 6라운드까지구나. 아유, 어려웠다.
The God-woken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
단순 버티는 건데도 힘들었네.
The air here has a familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures.
저번에 그 엘프 신 만났던 거기 같은데.
A faint creaking sound.
오케이, 여기까지. 시간 좀 오래 끌었다. 지금 1시 넘었는데. 오케이, 여기까지 하도록 하고 내일 이어서 하도록 하죠. 아휴, 깼으니 다행이지 이거. 아까 사실 거기서 아까 거기서 만일 안 됐으면 그냥 거기서 끊고 내일 하려고 했었는데 다행히 됐었네요. 가보도록 할게요. 안녕. 내일 봅시다. 너무 늦었네요 이제. 안녕.